So first of all, you want to set up your main character, their wants, their struggles, what makes them unique or emotionally engaging, and your hook, which maybe that is your hook. Your main character's emotional, relatability might be the hook, but it's just that thing that's going to be like fun or entertaining or emotionally engaging and moving or interesting. You want to make sure you're spiking your audience's interest. And I think sometimes people get, including myself, like a little hung up, like, oh, it has to be something no one's ever seen before. It doesn't. It could be the humor, it could be the tone. It's just something that's going to make your audience like want to keep watching. And sometimes it doesn't have to be unique, it just has to be engaging, right? And then some world building is going to be in there too. Again, something that sometimes others get a little lost in the world building, where you get so excited about all the other things that you want to put into it, but it's always good to strip away and just think about what do you need for your emotional story. And Act 1 is where you're setting up all of those pieces of information, including information about the world that's just going to serve your character's arc. It's going to serve the theme or the moral. And then to end it, you want to end with something that launches you into the Act 2, which is called the Inciting Incident. In the story spine, it's that part where it's the until one day. It's the moment where either the character makes a choice or something happens that changes everything. We cannot go back, and it launches us into Act 2 and Act 3. You want to give your audience all the information that they're going to need to know how they're going to feel about the rest of the movie. So I like to think of it like setting up bowling pins. I have a lot of metaphors today. But it is, you're setting up your bowling pins so you can roll the ball in your inciting incident and knock them all down in Act 3, right? I want to watch the Act 1 from this one because I think it's good to see what they ended up choosing and sort of what feedback I would have about it. So, okay, let's play it. This is their Act 1 that they chose. These are the minor beats that they chose.
Once upon a time, there was a girl named Harper. Harper was very shy. She worried a lot about how she looked and what she said. She was scared of saying or doing the wrong thing. Every day she went to school alone. She didn't have any friends. It was easier not to be seen because then she didn't have to worry about making mistakes. Still, she was very lonely. Until one day, she got a mysterious email. It contained an odd file. She opened it.
I really like that they picked things that were really getting into some specifics about the character's emotional state. She is anxious. There's a lot of worry. She feels like she needs to be perfect to the degree that she kind of can't make decisions. She doesn't want to be seen by her peers because she's so afraid of the judgment. And I thought that really was like, okay, like I know who this character is. And I thought that was really great. But I do think that there's something called show me, don't tell me that you'll hear a lot when people are talking about stories. Sometimes they're talking literally about like visual storytelling, like show me in your composition and in the acting. Don't tell me through exposition. An example of this is in WALL-E. A beat would be, or a minor beat might be, WALL-E is lonely and longs for connection. And that's true. It's true about the story. But that's someone telling me that and not showing me it. And an example of showing me it is WALL-E watches a movie about love alone. He sees characters on screen sing a love song, hold hands. He records the song to keep it with him and holds his own hand. That's a pretty easy way to communicate like a character wanting something, is just have them look at it. A little bit of like a cheat, a shortcut, but just have them watch. Drop hints about that avatar because that's such a hook. I would maybe have like the phone buzzing or like recording her so that when the final email comes and she decides to click on it, it's like the audience is already like, what is going on with these emails? What is going on with her phone? It just like, ooh, it stirs up the drama. That's such a fun thing. And then making the inciting incident, again, just like a more difficult choice or just emotionally loaded. so that she doesn't know if she wants to open that email. Maybe she's afraid of the email.